today. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Throwing on first down. Goodman. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense.
And pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Looking to throw. Goodman. That's caught by Howard. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
On is the Chargers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Left side here, caught by Clay. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. He got 29 yards that time. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
A big play there for Philly. 51 yards.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side.
And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 51 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
To throw on 3rd down, Goodman. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fielded at the 20. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Throwing to start the drive, Goodman. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st down, Goodman. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Goodman out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Goodman. Now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Second and 2. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The Eagles at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse it. This is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Looking to throw. Goodman. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Goodman. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. 43 yards.
And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. So here are the Eagles to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
They go play action here on first down. And a throw right sideline is complete. A big play there for Philly. 54 yards. Pretty good yards after the catch there on that crossing route. Is a crossing route good for a quarterback because the receiver's coming across his line of vision?
They love those kind of throws. And how many times have you seen any of what we call an in-breaking route? quarterback really turns it loose, doesn't he? Has a lot more confidence because he can see the play right in front of him.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He'll look to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass. Yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that penalty?
I'm so confused. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's brought down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. So that drive spanned 5 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Goodman into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. An inside give, Brown. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And quickly they get to the line. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll try to run this one in, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Goodman. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Goodman. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that drops the deficit from 28 to 25. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter.
The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
They had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Now back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's going to float this one deep right side.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles are pouring it on.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. Benedict. And some room to work. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And his kick is indeed good. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. And he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Off-play action. Goodman. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
To throw again. Goodman. And he finds Howard complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Throwing on first down. Goodman. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Goodman. Flushed it. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. To throw on 2nd down. Goodman. He finds his man complete. It's Howard.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14.
He's going to use his legs here.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get 7 yards there on the keeper, but still 4th down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. From 8 yards out.
And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay. A touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now down to 20. A 10-play drive that time, and it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Back to throw now on first down. And that's complete to Adams.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Second and 3. Eluding the pressure right. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And picked up by the Chargers. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Throwing to start the drive. Goodman looking middle, and that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
On first down, Goodman. Over the middle, complete. That's Howard. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in a sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Goodman. His throw caught at about the 5. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Touchdown! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. That time a 6-play drive. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Now Brown, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. 20. And hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock.
He's got a man, complete. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. There was a point in time in this game where we didn't know if they were going to have a shot to make this comeback, but they've gotten right back in this ball game, Charles. Pretty impressive.
Almost felt like their biorhythms were off to start this game, but they've come together pretty well now. And now you're seeing the team we expected to see. Both sides of the ball putting it together, and now they're making their move. Kind of like what they've seen, what we've seen.
It's a 4-quarter game, right?
Without a doubt. And I know cliches all the time. That cliche is really apt.
Back to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. A big play there for L.A. 48 yards. This will be caught just inside the 10. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. He's back to throw, and it's caught. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And they have got the lead. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
They'll try and throw for it. They'll roll him out right. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick-6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long